One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So the Missouri Tigers offense going to get the chance to start this game off. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Dropping back, it's Cole. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Hard running there. Let's talk a little bit about Missouri. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
Missouri has it ready to go with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
When you run the football and then throw in the play action, it's such a tricky thing for the defense. Do I play run? Do I come up fast? It opens those holes right behind the linebackers and between the safeties to make the passing game just a little bit easier.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Under fire. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. He's got him. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss. So the Alabama Crimson Tide offense comes out for their first possession of the game. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country. And how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse. Do they let him make it? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance today.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This drive was clicking along, but now it's 2nd and 14. Lewis wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right. There he goes. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. The snap sets up to throw. Rushes on him. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Trying to punch it in. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. The coach has to be happy.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Tigers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking for a man. It's Cole. It's complete to the right. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Power football with the run. Turning it on. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Missouri really moving on offense, set up with another 1st down. Pressure coming. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Oh, they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. The throw to the outside is complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Tide crowd rolling noise down tagged in the middle. It's Green. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Madden.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible. And sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line. 5 yards away from another third down conversion on this drive. They're already 2 for 2. Looking to throw, it's Cole. Oh, they're after him! And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on third down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting it.
Converts on fourth down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This crowd knows when to bring it. Third down play from the gun. Dumps it to the back. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers. On to attempt the try.
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Find the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. Let's talk about Alabama. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting. 4-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
Guys, let's chat about Alabama. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boots, his first of the day away, was called on 4 times in the victory last week. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Looking for a crease to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Cole. With the catch, it's Terry. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Green. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Missouri gets to the line quickly. Here's the handoff. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete. They've got the first down, mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Mizzouuuu coming out with a fresh set of downs. Got his man on the right. Oh, he's got some space. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. They'll go to the ground. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Missouri comes up with a first and goal. Here comes the heat. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only first down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
Wants to throw. It's Cole. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He'll keep it himself. They got him for the safety. He kept the ball and didn't have time to move a muscle. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The hand to the running back. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. Missouri will kick it off to open this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Boy, the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense rolling.
Pulls it in. It's Maddox. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sends it back in motion. He's got it on the right. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Lewis to throw. It's complete to the left. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the 1st down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Lining up for the point after and the lead.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Mizzouuuu has it back in the offense coming out on the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure's there and he lets it go. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Somehow fits it into a host of defenders. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Here's the heat. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So Missouri will have to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lewis wants to pass. Using the quick game. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Edwards. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, give on the inside. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Tide crowd rolling noise down onto Saban Field on 3rd down. wants to pass. Got a man. It's Green. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Punts it out of the air. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling. And the Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming up. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on the goal-to-go situation.
Touchdown, Tigers! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. With that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes that Alabama offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Fires left. Pulls it in. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Sends it downfield. Working that deep right side. An excellent concentration on the catch.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. Tight coverage there did not stop him from making the grab. It's first and goal from the 8. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. A first down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's second and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Second and goal, and the defense was not fooled. It looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss, and force a third down and goal situation.
Wants to throw for it on third and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Just drives in between the uprights. All tied up here in the 4th quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Duke is down big on the scoreboard, and for a program that traditionally struggles to score, I think we know where this one is headed.
Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the tight end. Still running at the 40. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. To the air, it's Cole. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. This time he's got his man.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Fires to the big fella. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. A tie game here late, and they do not want to give up this football. They'll go for it on 4th down. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. There's 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter. They become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Leaves it with the back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
He's racked up 92 yards on the ground, and he has his eyes fixed on leading the nation in rushing. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Mizzouuuu! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Love the play call, love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Lewis wants to pass. Unloads it left. Got his man. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. The quick out. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory and now threatening to get the score. This upset bid has been brewing since the start of the game, seemingly, and they are in a world of hurt at this moment, guys.
Yeah, keep the pedal to the floor, right? Don't let up. You've done a great job. You're the perceived underdog. You've taken control of this football game. Jesse, you got the formula right now. You got them right where you want them.
Yeah, they've thrown caution to the wind in this game, right, David? I mean, they came in knowing they'd have to take some chances, and they'd have to be open and free, and it's worked to their advantage. Now's not the time to get tight if you're the underdog winning this game late.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass. Touchdown time! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. There's enough time to get the ball down the field here, David, but you've got to make sure you're efficient and avoid mistakes.
Yeah, and those 2-minute drills, you always talk about the first down, Jesse. Get that first down, stop the clock, get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, and good decision-making by the quarterback, too, right? You don't have to be greedy in this situation. Just take what the defense gives you, get yourself in position to win.
Timeout call by the offense, 29 seconds left on the clock. Quarterback may change this route. Caught in the backfield, it's Green. Saving every precious second out of bounds with 24 ticks to go. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Cole. Got his man quickly. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Finds his tight end. He's got enough for the first down, and he's out of bounds. 16 seconds left to get something done. To the air on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
Back to throw, and he's running out of time. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, fourth quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive and try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on second down. Let's see what happens on third.
Can't get him to the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. We are getting deep in the game, and this is for the lead. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. So here comes our first play of overtime. Going with the ground game left. some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bama! And they grab the lead here in overtime.
Man, you talk about striking first and creating some momentum in overtime. The first play, you take it to the house and you flip the whole game and put all the pressure on the other sideline. Palmer, that's how you start an OT.
Yeah, David, that's just 11 guys on offense locked in. First play, score a touchdown, put all the pressure on your opponent. They understand what it's going to take to win this football game.
Running back searching for a hole. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The offense will use a timeout with a critical down coming in overtime. Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Dropping back, it's Cole. Makes the grab. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it up to 12. Missouri wants to go fast. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this
Touchdown, Tigers! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. Don't assume on this extra point. They needed to send it to a second OT. And the extra point is good.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the second OT. Here's the pressure. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Missouri will snap it in the red zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Tigers. That score gives them the lead here in the second overtime.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. Lewis to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's complete. Touchdown, Alabama! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. They got the stop, now to win it with a 2. He's looking to pass. That's it. That's the ball game. The 2-point try is a winner in OT. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away here, but it was a really fun...